Be ready, start. The said writ petition has been filed in the public interest by the petitioners Justice Seema and Srimati Nisha Singh, praying for the relief that the central government as well as the state government and their instrumentalities be directed to formulate regulatory body in relation to emission of radio frequency and electromagnetic radiations emitted by or likely to be emitted by mobile towers, and for monitoring emission from these towers. Prayer has also been made to stop the respondents from increasing capacity, and further no license to operate towers in the residential areas should be granted to the respondents' companies at the risk of health and life of people. Prayer has also been made to direct the respondents to remove the towers from the hospitals, schools, and residential areas so as to minimize the environmental and noise pollution. Stop stencher. The said writ petition has been filed by the petitioner Pearl Green Acres Owners Welfare and Maintenance Society with the prayer to direct the respondent number 7 MS ATC Limited not to raise, construction or erect the mobile tower on the land Khasra number 168 Mehrab Tehsil Majra Sudesh Nagar Jaipur. Prayer has also been made that respondents authorities be directed not to issue any license in favor of respondent number 7 for erecting mobile tower and operation and installation of base station antennas in the residential area should not be granted. Stop stencher. In the said writ petition filed by Cellular Operators Association of India, and prayer has been made for quashment of impugned by laws made by the state government and the order dated 11/9/2011, including by laws framed to be framed by any of the respondents municipalities in compliance of the order dated 11/9/2011 issued to various municipalities, local authorities to implement the bylaws prohibiting the erection of mobile towers on the hospitals, school buildings, playgrounds, and within range of 500 meters from jail premises. Prayer has also been made for quashment of communication dated 4/7/2012 issued by the respondent number 2 director within bracket secondary education Rajasthan Bikaner. Prayer has also been made to quash the communication dated 23/9/2011 issued by the state of Rajasthan local self department. Prayer has also been made to restrain the respondents number 1 and 2 from removing or hampering the working of mobile towers antennas installed by the petitioners in the state of Rajasthan. Stop stencher. In the said writ petition filed by the Petitioners Association of Unified Telecom Services Providers of India, prayer has been made to quash the bylaws framed by the state government on 31/1/2011. Similar prayers have been made as made in writ petition number 17/2012 filed by Cellular Operators Association of India, and it was clearly stated by Mr. Govind Subramaniam, learned senior counsel appearing on behalf of Cellular Operators Association of India, that though the writ petitions have been filed for quashment of by laws made by the state government, but the main petition is PIL petition number 27/2012 in which all questions are involved. Stop stencher. In the public interest litigation number 27/2012, which has been preferred by the petitioners Justice Neha and Srimati Nisha Singh, it is submitted that the central government as well as the state government are bound to observe social welfare laws in view of the provisions contained in Article 21 of the Constitution, which assures the right to live with human dignity, free from exploitation and health hazard. Stop stanza. It is further averred in the petition that cell phone technology has revolutionized the telecommunication scenario in India. It has grown exponentially in the last decade. There are more than 40-50 crore cell phone users and nearly 4.4 lakh cell phone towers to meet the communication demand. The numbers of cell phones and towers are increasing without giving due respect and credence to its disadvantages in all over the world. People have been debating about health risk due to EMF radiation from cell phones and towers. EMF radiation effects are divided into thermal and non-thermal effects. Thermal effects are similar to that of cooking in the microwave oven. Non-thermal effects are not well defined, but they are 3 to 4 times more harmful than thermal effects. Stop stanza. It is further averred that cell phone transmits 1 to 2 watt of power in the frequency range of 824 to 849 megahertz. Stop. It is further averred that in USA, specific absorption rate limit for cell phones is 1.6 watt per kg, which is actually for 6 minutes per day usage. A person should not use cell phone for more than 18 to 24 minutes per day. Such information is not furnished to the people in India. Crores of people are using cell phones for more than an hour per day without realizing its health hazard. Stop stanza. It is further averred that various cell tower antennas transmit the aforesaid frequency, and 3G technology has also been deployed in which base station antenna transmits in the frequency range of 21 to 27 megahertz. Stop. It is also stated at bar that now 4G technology has also been deployed. Stop stanza. It is further averred that mobile phone operators divide a region in large number of cells, and each cell is divided into number of sectors. The base stations are normally configured to transmit different signals into each of these sectors. Majority of towers are mounted near the residential and office buildings to provide good mobile phone coverage to the users. These towers emit radiation 24/7, so people living within 10 meters of towers will receive 10,000 to 1 crore times stronger signal than required for mobile communication. Crores of people reside within these high radiation zones. Mobile companies operate GSM network in all parts of the countries, providing 2G or 3G services depending upon the country of operation. For installing mobile towers, no permission has been sought from any authority, and they have been installed in contravention of the law in the house adjoining to plot number 54 Prithviraj Road, Jaipur, and in the house adjoining the plot number 319 Govind Marg, Prince Road, Vidyut Nagar within bracket West Ajmer Road, Jaipur. The said towers are the source of harmful and hazardous radiations and becoming a concern for the health and safety of all the residents of the locality. Petitioners have filed complaint and also sent notice on 28th November 2010, but no action has been taken on it. There is imminent danger by emission of harmful radiations. They may cause injury to health and life of people. Stop stanza. It is further averred that communication towers are erected at prominent locations as well as near hospitals and schools. Young children are more prone to the electromagnetic radiations as their immune power is far less than normal adult. The experts say that amount of radiation emitted from these towers in a day is equivalent to putting one's body in an oven of 19 minutes stop. It is further submitted that exposure of RF fields is likely to lead to an increase in cancer, fatigue, sleep disturbances, dizziness, loss of mental attention, reaction times and memory, retentiveness, headaches, malaise, tachycardia, and disturbances to the digestive system. It is also harmful for aged, pregnant women and children. It also causes impotency, cataract, heart disease, and affects kidney. Petitioners have referred to report of Professor Ganesh Kumar, engineer of IIT Bombay, as to radiation norms adopted in different countries. Stop. It is further averred on the basis. Stop. Over.